Hello everyone. Welcome in. Welcome to Metaphor. Back to the snowy village. We just got in. About to go to the inn. Now I'm just rhyming for no reason. I'm excited though. Ready to play. To the inn. Why is she saying the word sticky? Too sticky. Okay. Oh. Dang, okay. Are we gonna stay at the big fancy inn? Dang. It's nice. Welcome. Mushtari Tavern Keep. Wait, a band of youths with a knight and a yugith? Are you perhaps the candidate who brought Joanna the Sanctress to confess? I sure am. That was a long time ago. One glance and you knew. Listen, I don't care if you did the deed or not, but please take your business elsewhere. I'm sorry, but I have my own reputation to think about. Uh-oh. You follow Sancticism's teachings? Oh yeah, I forgot. We're at the place of the Sancticists. You, a Mushtari who wears no mask? Euphrasia. I am the priestess of Virga. No, of Eteria. The priestess? Impossible. The island priestess would never leave the village behind. I'm confused. Are you a Sancticist or what? I have my reasons, but I wish to see the outside world that I might better protect our island. I have no proof, but you would raise another tribe to the throne? 'Tis a longer story than we've time to tell. We only wish to avoid a tyrant's reign, yet 'tis not from our own ambition that I speak so. The throne belongs to one truly worthy. But if you insist, we will leave. Ooh, conflicted. It's just, you look so like the priestess before you. I can't just turn you away. Huh? Fine. You can stay here as long as you don't make trouble for me. You got it, dude. Thank you. I suppose it is easier to understand each other without the masks in the way. Not all of us mainland Mushtari hate the Sancticist Church. We'd rather preserve the peace we have. And well, it's a sorry excuse for an innkeep who turns away travelers. Thank you. We are in your debt. This is actually a lot better than the places we've stayed before. Look, they've got food and booze here too, and it's so much cooler, which means fewer bugs. Perfect. It seems they have an imitation of the island spring here. We can bathe. I should invite Juna when she's back. Bathe? You'd be mad to hope a hot spring replica could take the edge off this chill. Cold or not, there is nothing more refreshing than bathing. Would you care to join us? I should think not, for reasons too numerous to count. Why? Anyway, strategy meeting. Let's get on with it. Damn, Stroll. So, we seek to assassinate Luis, a difficult task, but you look to have an idea. Let's have it. First, the when. Under normal circumstances, we'd want to get him on the move. Maybe walking through a crowd while he's got less guards. That would be the plan. But unfortunately, that'd only work if he was someone with common sense, someone without combat ability, or someone who'd want to avoid collateral damage. And that isn't Luis. Worst case, he uses civilians as shields while more of his personal guard catch up and things go sideways before we can get it done. Uh-oh. But once he's inside the opera house, he'll have a security detail at his beck and call, even if we can sneak in, getting to him. If we can't target him in transit, and we've practically zero chance of getting close to him, that leaves us with only one option. Join his personal guard. We join his personal guard ourselves? I considered that, but it might be tricky. We can't guarantee he'll allow it, and besides... The real lance is overflowing with magla. It would be a dangerous gamble to keep it on hand. That sort of power is easily noticed. I need to consider another option. Maybe if we use magic to attack. No, it's gotta be the lance or the attack won't land. But it is true that we'd be better served by an attack at long range. We attack from a distance. Exactly. A bow and arrow isn't gonna do much good, right? It needs to be the lance. Of course. So what if we threw the lance? Pierced him through from a distance. Yufa, as the priestess, you can command the lance to return to you if it's far away, right? Oh, interesting. Are we gonna create like a reverse pull through? So you put the lance on one side of him and she calls it to her. So it goes through him to her. Boomerang style. You would have me use that power in reverse to cast it out instead? Oh no, never mind. Just a regular throw out. According to Juna, the ceiling of the opera house has a chandelier big enough to support a person. From above, we'll target Luis in the royal box seats. You realize the entire audience is below that lighting. A stunt like that would get us noticed instantly. Wait, are you suggesting we do this during the show? So we're gonna Abraham Lincoln this guy, is basically what's about to happen here. Luis will be distracted. It's the best opportunity we could ask for. Besides, with Yufa there, we can even recover the lance easily. Hold a moment. I would need to launch it like an arrow. Such a distance and such speed would require incredible focus. I don't think I could do it while aiming. Then just concentrate on the sheer mental force of it. Someone else can take over the role of actually throwing. This gambit is sounding more far-fetched by the moment, but we also can't afford to wait for another opportunity. There is no other opportunity. Luis intends to kill Forden during the festival. That means if we do nothing, the fake will be exposed, and so will we. Indeed. Once our betrayal is made plain, we will never find a way to draw close to him again. This will likely be our first and last opportunity. But who's actually going to do the throwing? I'd rather leave it to you. With the royal magic protecting you, it's less likely that we'll fail this even with interference, and besides... Laugh if you like. I know it sounds silly, but I really do believe you have the power to change fate itself. I feel like I'm gonna be mad. You know? I just have this feeling. Like this is gonna make me angry. Indeed, everyone here knows that firsthand. I feel the same. If I can trust you to do it, then I should be able to do my part as well. Will you do it well? I planned to from the beginning. Right, I see. Well, we're counting on you. On the day of, Juno will be at the venue ahead of us. We'll have her open the service entrance and we'll infiltrate from there. Is there anything I can do to help? I want you to lure Luis's guards outside and cause a commotion while he's making the throw. I'm sure the Magnus brothers will be guarding the place too. Hulkenberg and I will secure the exit route in advance. Luis is a formidable foe, but we've overcome plenty of obstacles. Let's believe in the strength that got us this far. We can do this. Okay, here's the issue. Here's really the core issue with all of this. We're still missing someone. I know there's a lot weighing on your mind right now, but let's just try to get some rest and prepare for tomorrow. It'll get even colder at night, so try not to get sick. The fact that the lance passed muster is a testament to Nurse's skill. Sometimes the man can achieve truly amazing things. Even now, he's holed up in the runner, working away, turning something or other with unusual vigor, I don't doubt. He has his quirks, to be sure, but there can be no mistaking that he's a great credit to our endeavors. Giving me anxiety? Tomorrow is finally Saint's Day. Luis will show his face, and with the real lance will... Don't worry, I'm prepared to do what we must. The man must be stopped. Oh. So this is Alderbury, eh? Colder climes tend to inspire stronger drinks among its people. But all that can wait until after our business is finished. Once we've trounced Luis, I can think of no better celebration than a good stiff drink. That was my first time seeing snow, and it was so cold. I shivered. What a sensation. Oh, right. Juna's going to meet up with us later tonight because she's got so many things to do behind the scenes. Will you go ahead and rest up? We've got a big role to play tomorrow yourself, after all. It's the real Dracodius. It has an aura the fake could never match, and tomorrow I'll have to use it. Uh-huh, sure. Wine glasses. Also, we will rest. Pass the night away. Rest well. Uh-oh. Du Bois. Fadilio. What's wrong, Dal? You've been quiet for a while now. That lance they handed over. You think it's real? Can't say for certain, but I didn't feel any magla flowing through it. Can't see it exactly, but how do I explain it? I know what you mean, though. The Mushtari got them third eyes that can see magla, right? Hard to believe they'd worship that thing as a relic. Then maybe you think they made some kind of fake? Even in that short time on the island? Shit. How'd they... Either way, we have to tell Lord Luis. No need. He'll have noticed by now, most likely. Not like they're any real threat to him anyway. Most likely? That's good enough for you, brother? Del, you remember they talked all that helping everyone in need, something like that anyway. Seemed proper daft at first. Seemed naive to act like that kind of thinking could actually fix all the broken, cruel, unjust shit in the world. That's 'cause it can't. Well, yeah, obviously, but what was it we actually wanted in the first place? Equality or justice. This lot's working towards a future, and God help me, I started seeing it. Maybe what they're fighting for is something better than what Lord... That's enough, Bass. Joke or not, you'll get yourself killed. But them lot even helped you out a few times, Del. That really impressed me. Like, don't know how they say it, but it was a feeling I haven't felt since we started working for the Count. You know Lord Luis plans to take Forden out during the Saint's Day festival. Neither of us can afford to get distracted right now. Suppose you're right. Things are about to get messy. So that is the side they serve. Let us teach them that even the best laid plans will go awry, whether Forden's or our fallen kings. It was splendid entertainment while it lasted. However, the rivalry ends here. Spooky! Who's the secret teller? Betrayer! Betrayer! who is betraying us. The Saints' Day festivities in Altabury will be kicking off very soon. On the eve of the festival, we'll be holding a dedication ceremony on the church's authority. We'll be offering the gathered divine relics to God. And it sounds like the candidate has a tough time this go-around. Lots of new info coming in even as I speak. From candidate Rudolph, a legendary nail thought lost to history. From candidate Julian, can you believe it? Cloth garb said to have been worn by a saint. We've got artifacts of all kinds pulled from obscurity into the public eye. Archaeologists everywhere are positively vibrating, folks. But the news on everyone's lips is the announcement of Count Luis's unofficial participation. As a matter of fact, a candidate working under Luis has reportedly acquired a phenomenal divine relic from a mysterious and exotic land. Meanwhile, candidate Forden, too, may have claimed what is said to be the most glorious relic in history. We will finally see a head-to-head competition between our top candidates? Only the coming days will tell. So, Luis has finally made his move. Won't take him that long to catch up, I bet. Yes, but I also can't imagine Sanctifex Forden losing. We're about to see a clash of giants. This will be no minor bout, that is for certain. We're about to get destroyed, y'all. Right, that's everyone. Let's go over the plan one last time. First infiltration. Juna's got full rights to be in the venue, so she'll unlock the service door for us to sneak in. When it's time, I'll call the guards outside. That'll be your window to sneak in. Gallica, Will, and Yufa, you three will head to the rooftop, and you'll get down to the chandelier. When I start my solo on stage, the lights will dim. That should be enough cover to hide whatever you're doing. Don't worry. I'll be with you. As for us, it's just as I explained last night. Luis said destroying Yufa's home would have been a necessary sacrifice, like mine. If power's all he thinks, we'll change the world, then we'll use power to stop him. Should we fail, though we may survive the ordeal, we will have no more leads to pressure. This will surely mark our final mission. You know, I've been trying to keep from dwelling, but I can't help but think of Gris. Sorry to bring that up now. Even I have my fears, but let us remember him only by his truest wish. We'll make sure this succeeds, for a world without tyrants. Well, see you at the show. So begins our last mission then. Let's get whatever we need to prepare and head over to the Opera House. We'll finally settle the score with Luis. He'll be fine. I know you'll be able to do it. The Opera House is located at the highest point in the city. It'll just be you and Yufa in there, so make sure you both are geared up for anything. Will do. Alright. Hello, excuse me, but have you considered growing flowers? It sounds like too much of a time commitment. Well, that's certainly understandable. I sell not only beautiful flowers, but also special seeds. Perhaps some Hero's Jeweled Root seed are more your style? They're certainly more practical. These seeds are a premium crop, so the price reflects that, but any interest? Oh, thank you. I'm sure they will return your love and care tenfold. Interesting. I am a traveler. Okay. Excellent. Now then, it comes to steamed buns. The flavor is all about the filling. My personal recommendations are either the vitality-boosting mushrooms, the invigorating bracken, or the refreshing mugwort that cures all ails. Ah, there's nothing quite like sinking your teeth into a thick, succulent mushroom now. Let's form the bun, shall we? Oh, this'll be fun. Take my time gingerly wrapping and filling so it doesn't tear. Yes, nicely done. Now here you go. One piping hot steamed vegetable bun for the road. Enjoy. You didn't skimp on the filling, did you? It looks great. I bet this will have a good effect, just as promised. How was it? If you enjoyed your time, please do come again. Clochier, come to buy some water. It's Idol's Day, so you'll fetch a slightly better deal than normal. Okay. Oh, wow, you can actually run into people. She was like shocked that I smacked into her on accident. We're not gonna just waltz in the front door, are we? There should be a service door nearby. Once the time comes, it'll be up to Juna to do something about the guards by the service entrance. This here's the service entrance. Juna's supposed to do something about the guards before the night of the performance. Want to wait until then? You ready to do this? From here on, it'll be just you, me, and Yufa. We won't be able to contact the others. Make sure your equipment is where you want it before we set out. Need to make any changes? No, I'm ready to go. We're ready to go as we are. Alright, then let's follow the plan and wait here. Just suspiciously loitering about. Definitely nothing weird about that. Absolutely nothing weird about us just hanging out here. Alright, the guards have left their posts. Juna has done her job admirably. And she has unlocked the service entrance for us as well. Let us enter and remain unseen. What was the point of entering through the service entrance if we're just going to be where all the people can see us? Infiltration successful. This way should lead backstage. From here, we climb to the roof and then atop the chandelier. I'm en route to the auditorium. Just on the other side, I'll have to lure those brothers out somehow. Stroll and I will secure an exit route with all speed. We split up from here. Let's do our parts and regroup. Good luck. Okay, let's go. Once again, we are walking into a group of people. This feels like not as secret as they told us it was going to be. Alright, let's start the operation. We need to get up on that chandelier and be in position before Juna finishes singing. And to get on that chandelier, we need to first reach the roof? That's right, Juna laid it out for us. We head backstage and we should be able to go up from there. Understood. Let us be on our way then. Oh my gosh. That Elder candidate. What's one of Luis's dogs doing here? Master Gudik's monk army is guarding the opera house, so don't go getting any funny ideas. I give up. Head empty. Play game. I hear His Eminence Forden has acquired a magnificent divine relic. With that, his victory is all but assured. Perhaps, but I have no doubt Luis has something up his sleeve. To achieve such success at his age, we cannot count him out. We have abandoned all logic. This place is absolutely littered with lost items today. I guess it's no surprise with all the people here. I've got lots to do, so I can't go pick up each and every one. If you find something, it'd be a big help if you could return it to its owner. These divine relics are mostly junk, are they not? What strange people the pagans are, valuing things like that. They will surely see reason once His Eminence seals the relics away. Discarding those warped teachings and converting to sancticism is the only path. Oh dear, I can't host the dignitaries in these shoes. I need that tooth so I can shine. When did it fall out? Good God, what a disaster. The Saints' Day Festival is held once a year, on the day God descends to the monolith. A feast is held to welcome him, and we offer our most intimate prayers. This opera house was built specifically for Saints' Day, in fact. Now come, renounce your allegiance to Luis and pray with us. God even forgives filthy elders like you. Clochier. Damn. Logic, who needs it? Exactly. Still in there? How long are you going to make me wait? What do you need? Sorry, I'm in the middle of something. Come back later. Dismissive, aren't they? I guess they're busy preparing. It appears to be. His Eminence Forden is, of course, a fine candidate, but it's Professor Julian, in the end, who's most fit to be king. He appears to obtain a divine relic with no trouble at all, yet despite this, he remains unpopular. It's curious. I suppose it indicates just how unintelligent the masses truly are. Tragic. We need an enlightened ruler, as Professor Julian says. Curious. Here's the door leading backstage. We should be able to access the roof from it here. But what's up with this guy standing in front of the door muttering something? Has something happened, do you think? Oh, bollocks. Did I drop it somewhere? Hey, is something wrong? Oh no, it seems I dropped my key somewhere. So now I can't open this door. And of all times, it has to be when we're busy beyond belief. I guess I'll have to get the spare. He left. And now we've got a locked door to deal with. Man works here, I suppose, and he dropped his keys. So finding it will get our plan back on track. Let's scour the area. We might also ask patrons about the key. In such a crowd, someone is bound to have seen it. From the roguish crier, did you really go all the way to the pagan islands for a divine relic? I sure did. His crier said you found something amazing on the island, but he's just spitting tall tales, isn't he? Or was there? I've heard the rumors about you. They say you killed the sea monster outside Braillehaven, which means that the head His Eminence brought to the exhibition was fake. Huh. And Elda spitting in the church's face. You're an interesting fellow. That's just not true. Ugh, I'm starving. I should have brought something to eat. It's not here either. Damn, where did I drop it? Milo's participating in Saints' Day this year. Oh, how I've longed to gaze upon his divine features once more. My father told me to support His Eminence, but I don't care what he says. My feelings for Lord Milo are a tide that cannot be stopped. Big yikes. Oh! Loveless, that puerile Parapus buffoon. He yet refrains from dropping out of the race. Parapus are a foolish tribe to begin with, but the longer that man remains, the bolder they'll grow. How irritating. Seems like a small golden tooth. Gold tooth? How did something like that end up on the floor? Search is yielding more peculiar items than keys. Do you have some business with me? I'll have you know that I'll not be swayed by an elder candidate. I proudly support Rudolph and his vision of Roustonite rule. Besides, wouldn't you say there's something rather alluring about such a severe man? It appears to be a silver necklace. Wow, that's a nice necklace. It might be important. I imagine it belongs to someone around here. I'm positively hideous without my tooth. This is a disaster. Didn't we pick up a gold tooth earlier? Can't imagine it belongs to anyone else. I hand over the golden tooth. Oh, my tooth! You spied my distress and sought to rectify it, didn't you? I'm saved. Now I can socialize without appearing to be some gap-tooth yokel. As thanks, take this key. I picked it up in the corridor earlier, but I couldn't risk telling the attendant with a gap in my teeth. Can you imagine? You may get a reward if you return it. Oh, and don't worry about me. I'm fine now. My smile can shine. Hey, this is the key we've been looking for, yes? We found it. I feel like our rewards seem more like errands. But all's well that ends well, I guess. Let's try this key out. It's gonna change. Play's gonna start soon. Something the matter? You seem rather troubled. The dancer won't leave the dressing room. I left my script in there. I need it back. What? Again? Really? I'm sorry. I'm a bit occupied. I can't find my precious necklace. I've searched everywhere, and I still can't find it. I suppose it's possible I dropped it in the hallway. Have you seen a silver necklace? I lost it, and it's really important to me. The necklace we picked up. Perhaps it's theirs? Let's check with them. I handed over the silver necklace. Oh, this is it! You found it! Thank you so much! My beloved gave me this necklace. We were unable to see each other right now. In any case, I want to give you a reward. How's this? An exclusive preview of the Saints' Day play script. I handed over the theater script. You got it for me? I'm saved. I don't have much to give you as thanks, but please take this. Seems like a string of some sort. We maybe can't go around picking up every little thing while on a mission to assassinate an autocrat. Well, perhaps it'll prove useful. Let us hold on to it for the moment. Rotten luck. My shoelace has to break now of all times. The Crown Theography officials have already gathered, but I can't hardly tend to them with my shoelaces like this. That's right. We picked up a string earlier, did we not? Perhaps she could make use of it. I handed over the leather string. Huh? Use this? Well, I suppose it could be a shoelace replacement. Thank you. I wish I had a more proper reward for you, but I don't. Still, this cake's famous here and tasty, I promise. Altaberry cake. The monk army seems to be on high alert today. They even brought guard dogs along. Perhaps it's because Luis is here, but the royal magic would prevent any sort of assassination, would it not? Oh, I'm starving. I haven't eaten since lunch. Why don't we give her the cake we just got? I think we'll be too focused on the mission to eat it anyway. Handed over the Altabury cake. Oh, my! Is this one of Altabury's famous confections? He'll give it to me? Well, I'll not spurn your kindness. But before I eat, I must return the favor. Ah, I know. I found something earlier that might be amusing. Unopened love letter. Here, I think it's a love letter. I didn't open it, but perhaps some scandalous details await within. Damn, where did I drop it? How could I lose a precious letter like that? Perhaps he's referring to the letter we just received. Let's show it to him. I handed over the unopened love letter. You found my letter for me. I'm so relieved. I can't thank you enough. It's a marriage proposal. I wrote it for a certain woman, but truth be told, perhaps it's best I forget about it. Wait, you're not going to give her the letter? Why? My family is newly of rank and supports Louise. She's a dancer at the opera and a follower of sancticism. You see, don't you? As long as Forden and Louise are at odds, our marriage will never be allowed anyway. I'm sorry. I rather went on too long. Truly, I'm grateful you returned it, so please, take this as my thanks. I dream of the day I can give her this letter. I hope she waits for me until that time comes. Oh gosh. Doesn't really seem like there's anything else. So just in front of everyone, no fear, we're gonna open this door. I used the rear entrance key. It is open! We can finally proceed! This goes backstage where we should be able to reach the roof. Are you ready? Alright, let's take a peek inside first. Carefully, so we don't get caught. Look at that curtain! We should be able to go backstage from there. And I guess it makes sense that there are guards. Not many of them, though. Should we just push through? It would be a great risk. If we draw attention here, we'll not shake it easily. You have a point. I wish we had a surefire plan for this. Flustered monk, huh? Why is it so dark all of a sudden? What's happening? What's wrong with the lights? Couldn't happen at a worse time. We can't have this ruining the Saints' Day festivities. And that takes care of that. Stroll? So the lights... Oh... Okay, fine. We said no logic, so no logic. We can have this conversation fully in front of everyone. I asked Hulkenberg to do it. They won't be in the darkness forever, so get moving while you can. That's a great help. Thank you. Once the exit route is secured, Hulkenberg and I will regroup with you. The rest is up to you, Will. Let's sneak through while the lights are out. Follow me. What? The backstage passage lights are out. Yes, it was just reported. We've already fixed the issue, but we can't figure out how it happened. Either a simple accident or... I believe I charged you with the security of the venue. Presume everything is in order? Rest assured, Your Eminence. I will have it investigated immediately. Increase security. Call in the reserves, too. We can't be too careful. Not even the rats get through. Yes, sir. As you wish. Hair's getting a bit thick in here. The bigwigs seem to have a lot on their hands. Keep in order. Well, I suppose that's my cue. Batman! And now, at long last, we come to the highlight of the festival. The dedication ceremony for the divine relics will begin very soon. Gathered here are the only competitors fierce enough to have survived the first round and gotten their hands on a relic. I hear cheering. Sounds like it's getting underway. They'll probably have some official do a preamble for a while, then they'll start the actual dedication. Juna's set to sing after that. We'll need to be on the chandelier by then. If we get into any fights, they'll target Yufa first, since you're protected by the royal magic. Make sure you keep an eye on her, Will. We have to be smart about this. The plan won't work without you or Yufa. Like they have guard dogs backstage. Security looks pretty tight. Someone's back here. Aren't you that Elder candidate? Dude, we're just gonna straight up murder people. Got caught right away. Now we got no choice but to force our way through. It must have been you who cut the lights. Dogs of Luis. He won't crack Saint's Day on my watch. Careful, the royal magic protects him. But he'll surrender if we kill his allies. Aim for the Mushtari girl. So we're doing it this way. If Yufa falls, the mission fails. Be careful. Jeez. Is there a way to like sneak through this whole thing? Could I have snuck past them? Or is that a fight you have to fight? Fight 2 humans or a pack of dogs. Alright. The dogs are out. I think it would be appropriate at this time to say I'm losing my mind. So you've joined at a interesting time. There's a lot of ladders. Which ones do we climb? Attack! Painted accessory. Dang, you go. Pocket heater. Prevents frostbite. That's so cute, actually. I just don't think you understand. That's adorable. What poor excuses for intruders. You wandered right up to us. Never thought I'd see the day. He's protected by the royal magic, remember. No matter. Master Gurux will still appreciate us bringing him in alive. It seems you leave us no choice but to fight. I am sorry, but we will not lose. Okay. Oh! Fire! Well, okay. Yeesh. Opera Cape. Lots of magic. Sneaking. Okay. Do think this one's gonna lead me somewhere. Oh. And if it doesn't, that's fine. There's a lot to do in this area. Oh. Really want to fight those two guards right now. This is the other side. Two sides of the same coin. Yes. Much rather fight doggos. Yeah. She's so surprised. Shock and awe. To be fair, they're easy to miss. The rooftop store up ahead. Just take care of the guards. Oh, we'll take care of them guards, alright. I'm in danger. What the? Where'd you come from? Did you defeat the guards below? Sorry, we don't have time. Let us through or we'll make you. Take not one step further. The theocracy's monk army will be respected. The Elder is a candidate. He will be shielded by the royal magic, so aim for the Mushtari girl first. We've come too far to fall here. Let's go, Will. I dig for the help. Fire. Okay, let's go. Yes. Fighting the big fight. Dang, they're really after Yufa. Jesus. Heal her. Well, I guess we'll just be annoying as heck. I got the sneezes too. We're all over the place. Oh shit. Hey, I could still revive her. Ow, indeed. Poor Yufa. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. Peace. I should have just done that from the beginning, even though he resisted it. I should have just known I'd be strong enough. That takes care of all the guards. Let's head for the roof. We have committed so much atrocious murder at this point. The poor Sancticist. It's okay. Well, now, this is unbelievable. Sanctifex Fortin's relic appears to be a colossal chalice. It's only murder if you're evil. That's a great point. I'm told it's believed to be an ancient artifact called a Holy Grail. Truly a relic to put all others to shame. Ooh. Ah. The pagans looted this from the church's vaults in antiquity. God, His Eminence, is said to have imbued it with his essence, giving it the power to make wishes come true. And how did such a glorious relic come into your hands? We simply preached his holy works and spread the teachings. Mutual dialogue was what won the day. Through guided prayer, anyone can be saved, and we may see God's blessings in all things. Incredible. But if anyone could do it, it's Sanctifex Fortin. I think it's obvious who the winner is. Suppose that marks His Eminence Fortin as the sole winner. Even to an amateur's eye, no other relic could compete. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Sanctifex Fortin. Now, continuing on. Wait, Fortin was the last participant? That's not right. We've not seen Luis yet, or the island team. Is there an issue? No, I think we're finally having a show end without incident. After all, these were originally Sancticist relics anyway. Ahem. Well, it looks like that's all the divine relics our candidates have found across the land. The top-ranking faces will be announced during tomorrow's festivities. And now, it is my distinct honor to present a one-act opera for a Saint's Eve to remember. Please join me in welcoming the diva herself, Juna, for a performance of the opera opening piece. Ladies and gents, enjoy! Whoa! Well, Luis, rumor has it you found yourself quite a relic. Then why are you so reluctant to present it? No matter. The race's outcome is beyond your meddling now. Victory is mine. We made it to the roof. Just in time. We can get down to the chandelier from that building. Hurry! Run, boy, run! As fast as you can. Run, boy, run! How goes the simile? It goes great. As I was saying, we are about to commit murder of the highest degree. We're about to do a political assassination. This definitely is not going to put me on a watch list or anything, for sure. Just a totally normal game. Definitely not annihilating a fascist in any way. No watch lists here. Everything's totally normal and fine. Definitely not living out a fantasy right now. Murder? In this economy? Seems fair enough. So, our escape route is secure. We should be able to flee undetected. Good. Everything's going according to plan so far. But time's running out. From here on, it's all up to Will. All will be fine. Totally. Definitely fine. Totally nothing is going to go wrong. Okay, it's finally time to end this. Look at our little butterfly. Chuna's song is about to start. From my fingertip flies a butterfly, how it pines for the moon up high. Fire calls its name, fly to the flame, burning as free as it can be. She's so cute! She's so evil and so hot! Focus, you only get one shot at this. Fearing in my soul what I can't control. I cannot close my eyes to the sunrise. From the shadow of the dark, fingers brush my neck with a remark. O anguished traveler, my name is thine, and thou art I. Light the way, shine through darkest night. Oh, never stray, trust your eyes to steer you right. We're losing it, y'all. We're so losing it. We're not gonna be able to do this. Now! Oh, we are gonna be able to do this. Adam, right? I don't know. Hey, the lance, hurry! Why does she look like that? happening? Huh? What's going on? Is there something blocking it? Ladies and gentlemen, what an honor that our kingdom's lovely songstress Juna, moving right along. Damn, it didn't work. Come back. Uh-oh, something's wrong. So we stabbed him, but the issue is, I don't think he's dead. Is it done? The lance should have hit him, but we can't get it back. Some sort of interference. Luis is doing, no doubt. The lance struck true, yes? Is he slain or not? It was certainly dark, and since the lance hasn't returned, we can't make a clear judgment. No use thinking on it now. We have done all that we can. For the moment, at least. Now let's get out of here. The longer we stick around, the worse it'll be. Why do you dawdle? Did you get him? I don't know why, but the lance. Should we withdraw to retrieve it, or make our escape? Ugh. Lost a lance? Perhaps it's this one. Oh, this is not gonna be good for us, y'all! At last, your allegiance is laid bare. And if this lance wounded me, then I take it the one you provided me was a mere imitation? We're cooked, y'all. If you know what the lance is capable of, then surely you understand the situation. Your last hope is gone. No. It seems a shame to kill you, but I'm afraid you've gone too far. I have no intention of surrendering, nor of wavering in my convictions. That being said, you truly have impressed me. I will allow you some final words, if you have any. Say it, Will. I see your performance has come to an end, Juna. Yes, the curtain falls. I am no longer your songbird to keep cage. So you too stood with them. Come on, Will. He's ready to listen. So say it. You know there's something he needs to hear. Juna is staring fiercely, prompting my words. The lance has fallen into Luis's hands. We no longer have a means to counter his attack. But there's still hope. If we're to even the odds, there is one thing I can say. If I challenge him to a duel, that means I don't die, right? We don't want him to know the prince is alive. I don't think asking him to let us go is gonna work. Luis, I challenge you to a duel. Ah, the very words I was waiting for. You really have done your research. In truth, I intended from the start to entertain such a challenge. I confess it's been a long time. Perhaps a real contestant is what I've craved. This competition is little more than child's play. You know what? This is probably too much, but oh, he's straight up bleeding out of the side. He's got hot white girl vibes with the baggy eyes and the like piercing blue eyes and blonde hair. And now he's bleeding. I'm sorry, I think they're hot. What can I say? 'Tis but a flesh wound. Tumblr sexy man, exactly. Not blaming you. Chat does nothing to dissuade my interest in hot, evil men. I can see the appeal even if it isn't for me. So be it. It has been a long time indeed since anyone drew my blood. I will end your life with my own hands. And it is to be a direct confrontation after all, as though it was fate all along. A duel makes the king's magic powerless, which means this trinket is no longer necessary. No, that's Juna's! No, wait, that's Yufa's. I'm sorry. Why? Then state your name. How do you declare yourself? Oh, I deserve death. Who saves the country, who triumphs over Ubu, who will be king in your stead? I am Will, and evil shall break before me. A would-be assassin, preaching moral superiority. Very well. If you have the strength, then the truth is yours to decide. My name is Luis Guyaburn. I am the rightful king, he who will forge anew this unworthy country into a utopia. Attack in any number, wield any weapon, but fight with your very lives. If you live by a creed, show me its strength. Why do I feel as though I'm gonna get my ass kicked? Go ahead. Have at me. An attempt on the life of Luis Guiburn is a folly most cannot afford. Even Luis cannot fight at full strength after that direct lance wound. We've come this far. Let's fight with all we have, well. Luis, I will make an end of you here. I shall expect no less. By a duel's code, so be it. Allow me to even the score. I forgot she was previously injured. We're fucking cooked, y'all. Oh, we're so cooked. Oh, we're so cooked. Oh! Yo, I'm such a dumbass. The music is awesome. But also, in my head, I was going... I was thinking, we were weak to his attack. But we're not weak to his attack. Simply, he does critical hits. Oh, no. Look at that lizard man. Shit. Okay. Item. He's really going for Will like crazy. So badass. You could not attack Will, you know? Like, you could choose literally anybody else. I love that animation so much. It's just so adorable in, like, the weirdest way. He literally prefers targeting Will. I mean, that's kind of to be expected. In some weird way. But it is deeply annoying. Shit, I should have done the 400 one. Because we're gonna lose Will again here. Oh, nope. Okay, for some reason he decided to attack Stroll. I don't know why, but I will take it. Jesus, even 400? Oh, okay, I was like, what is that? It was royal coercion. No point in saving mana for this. So ridiculous every time. Oh yeah, he way lowered my attack. Shit. I'm just hoping to kill him before I have to suffer the consequences. Can't believe Stroll got him in the end. Ugh, I underestimated you. Let's go! Okay. Thank you for the headbats. Okay. We literally have to behead him, Will. I need you to kill him. Do not interfere, but... Yeah, if you won't kill him, he'll kill you. You falter even now. Yufa? Not enough, I'm afraid. Oh! Lord Luis! fine blow. You've surprised me. But why? Why are you so intent on killing me? You of all people should know the answer. I see now. You were the intruders looking for the formula, I take it. And yet, you have achieved nothing. What do you mean? Oh. Well, that doesn't seem like anything good happened. Ooh. Did we do it? Lord Luis! At long last, 'tis done. We have brought him to justice. The great untouchable traitor, Luis Guillabern, is dead. Apologies. Things fell apart at the end and I wasn't thinking straight. Even so, the outcome is the same. We could not have triumphed without everyone here. It's good that we got him and all, but the lance! Yes, it went down with him. This looks dire. He's fallen in the middle of the stage. If Forden spies Luis's body is run through with the lance, he'll realize its power in an instant. Should we save the prince, we'll regret it if Forden ends up with the lance. Yufa, can you call it up? No, it's too late for that. It's already in the middle of the crowd. If we call it up and take it, with no explanation, everyone will think us thieves. Then what do you propose? First, we need to establish that the lance is ours, our offering for the ceremony. We'll have to take the stage and announce that ourselves. Please wait. Do we reveal that we're the ones who slew Luis? Can we afford to declare that openly? We'll be telling our supporters you deceived them and your master both. She's right. The audience has no idea what's going on. We'll just look like the bad guys. It's okay. We set out to kill Luis, and the deed is done. Our only failure is in the spectacle we made of it. For now, we need to think of a way to get the audience to see our side. You want to win their sympathy? What are you even planning to say? I don't know. But we have to get on stage now. If we don't explain ourselves fast, we'll never get the chance to. Oh, wait a minute. Hey! I know that face. Was that Luis? Or someone go and see to him. Is he truly dead? Allow me. Lord Luis! No! He's dead. He's gone. Your Eminence, this was found on stage. Judging by his wounds, this must have been the murder weapon. Also, okay, I'm sorry, not to put logic in here, but if the ruling is we can challenge anyone to a duel and the magic will not protect us, then why would the Sanctifist Church automatically assume that it's the lance that allowed us to kill him without the king's magic? Can't we just say it was a duel, that he challenged us to a duel and we defeated him? The lance. Is this the divine relic he set his subordinates after? His eyes are sightless. His heart beats no more. The man is dead without question. You're absolutely certain. I checked him thrice over. There can be no more doubt. Luis dead. And that can only mean this lance can pierce the barrier of the king's magic. See, that's not necessarily true, because we challenged him to a duel. I apologize for the grotesque display interrupting tonight's performance. We are tardy in arrival, but the lance you hold is our offering to the ceremony. What? You claim this lance? You mean to say you were the ones who did the deed? Yeah, but we could explain. Is that not as good as an excuse as any? Yes, it is as you say. Gods above, how do you justify this? Do you want them to know that dueling is an option? Absolutely. Have we not established our ability to, not get murked? Do you want them to know that dueling is an option? Keep in mind that you as a player know they know, but your group doesn't. My group doesn't know that the Sanctifist Church knows that dueling is an option, even though they were told they know that dueling is an option? Everybody knows at this point. So, Rella told you dueling was an option. Did she say the church knew? I could be wrong about that. It wasn't Relia. The church implied they knew dueling was an option. To us. Years ago, Luis ordered my hometown destroyed. Hulkenberg, our ally before you, was herself a royal guard in service to his late highness. Even the songstress Juna aided us on several occasions. Above all else, we are a group who came together to try Luis for his crimes, traitor and kingslayer both. And to do that, we had to enter his company. We took no joy in disguising our true intentions, not from your eminence nor the people. But today, finally, we have seen justice done. Luis has paid for his sins, and at long last, my parents can rest in peace. I had not realized you were such an actor. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think he's acting. Or do you truly weep? It's just hitting me now. We finally won. Yeah, I don't necessarily think we've won, because I don't think the prince has woken up yet. Now, everyone. Let's have a little composure, please. That explains why the songstress was so often with Luis, as well as these brave misfits. Also, I don't understand why. I feel like it would be better for them to know that dueling is an option than to know that there's a weapon that just straight up doesn't play by the rules. I understand. It all makes sense now. I had wondered why a member of the prince's own guard would fall in with Luis. You have done well to execute the rebel. I am sure that His late Majesty and His Highness must be pleased. And of course, the Sanctifist Church recognizes your divine relic. Now we shall greet tomorrow's festivities with fresh peace in our hearts. Thank you, Your Eminence. You must be the Lady Hulkenberg. The day His Highness was attacked, I heard you fought harder than any other. Your blade even struck the back of the blackguard who did it. Of all his defenders, you came closest to avenging the prince. But where you faltered then, you triumphed today. In form and heart, you are a true knight. Is something the matter? Oh, no. You honor me greatly, Your Eminence. Now, this lance, the Sanctifist Church will confiscate it for now. A lance capable of killing the tournament's candidates would only sow panic and chaos. Yes, as you wish. We brought it as an offering anyway. Indeed. You may step down now. Saying, I think the idea that we could challenge each other to a duel is much better than them knowing that the lance just straight up kills people. Also, we didn't get what we wanted anyway. Think you can just walk away, do you? You owe us a moment or 3. I finally defeated my arch nemesis, Luis. This should break the prince's curse. Yeah, it's not going to break the prince's curse. I can almost guarantee you that the curse is still going because of what Luis said. So we really didn't get any of what we wanted, except maybe Stroll. So you lot were working against us from the start, and you right along with them, Lady Juna. What was your motive? Why did you kill Lord Luis? If this was truly a matter of justice, and not simply petty revenge, then we owe it to them to explain why we have taken their gilding force. They deserve that much. Captain, do you not agree? Alright, it's time for the truth. I'm sorry if I'm overstepping my mark. I know I am but the latest to become your ally, but... No, you speak the truth. We have sought to save the rightful heir to the throne, to break the curse afflicting His Highness the Prince. What's that? The prince? He's dead, mate. Wait, he is dead, isn't he? He's dead, all right. You lot will need a better story than that if you don't want to get cut up where you stand. He had to be declared dead in order to protect him. Though he lives, he is bedridden, cursed by magic. And the only way left to undo that curse was to kill Luis. Those of us who wanted the prince restored formed a secret faction, and I was a spy in its service, trying to find out if we had any option beyond murder. I cannot expect you to understand all this immediately, however. You did this for the prince? His father, the king, was a coward, a puppet for Forden. It was because of him that this country rotted from the inside. And for his son, for his bloody, useless corpse of a son, what made you think his life was worth more than Count Luis? Worth more? I thought you two hated when people tell you any life weighs more than another. I myself have never met His Highness, nor do I know what sort of person he is, but I want to see the future these people believe in. Also, it's not necessarily about worth. He cursed the prince. He should die for that. Despite our many differences of tribe and status, we still band together. Through them, I saw the possibility of a world united. Besides, when Luis talked about burning down my island, I thought I saw the shock and despair on your face, too. Look, you two. Was Luis really a master worth your trust? I think it's worth listening to your hearts now, even the doubts. I know we'd be happy to have you. Hold a moment. These two were Luis's right-hand men. I would advise against this. No, their hearts are as loyal as any of ours, but they served another master. Lady Juna, I guess you really were watching out for us, more than we ever knew. I couldn't protect Basilio when it mattered most. They put him through so much for their sodden igniter experiments, and now protecting him is all I've got. Del. Maybe it is time to step back, get away from this bloody business. I guess this was all it took. Count Luis gave us a dream to fight for, but I suppose it was the kind that didn't feel right after you wake. So we're drifters now. Maybe we'll open up that restaurant after all, eh? See you around, Lady Juna. Look, I'm not the smart one, You lot know that, so I don't know whether to punch you or thank you. But I've never been this confused in all my life. Damn it. I just don't get it. Damn it. Oh, Del, wait. Don't you wander off like that. You mean all that about the restaurant, yeah? We never could say what you were feeling. I'm sorry, this was all I could do. Oh, Will, let us tarry no more. We must check His Highness's condition. Yes, you're right. That should have lifted the curse. It definitely didn't lift the curse. Oh, I'm so stressed. What? What's going on? The cursed thorns haven't disappeared. But the caster is dead. Forden and his guard were sure to check Luis's body. Calm down, everyone. We don't want to yell about this in public. Let's go back to the inn for now. Also, who's the secret guy? I gotta know. His Highness still suffers under the curse, but Luis is dead. I cannot fathom it. Maybe we killed a fake? Like his body double or something? Maybe. No, there's no way that wasn't Luis. We couldn't fight him in person and still be mistaken. I mean, you'd be surprised. And Luis would have nothing to gain from faking his death. Surely, after all, it put the lance in Forden's hands. Knowing all that, might the curse have been cast by someone else entirely? That would mean we killed an innocent person, wouldn't it? That bastard was no innocent. He destroyed my home. He murdered the king and... True enough, old boy. But that's not why we were out to kill the chap, eh? He said it himself, that killing him accomplished nothing. Was it really true? Yet he had the formula for the curse in his possession. Surely that marks his guilt. Even so, there remains a modicum of doubt in the matter. Perhaps Luis was researching the curse for another reason. Or he wasn't the one who put the curse on the prince in the first place. If he was framed, it is possible he aimed to clear his name. When she saw the formula, Rella did say it was only an outline, likely jotted from memory. So that could mean that it wasn't a formula to begin with, just Luis's scratch work. Proof that he was looking for a way to prove his innocence. But if it wasn't Luis, who else could have? That night, His Highness the Prince was already fleeing when I arrived at the scene. I encountered the assailant and I sought to protect His Highness. I pursued and slashed across their back. Right, I remember Forden mentioned something about that. Is there anything else you can remember? No, I can recall nothing else. No other clues. Yet, no, 'tis odd. I believe this is the first time I have recounted the particulars to anyone. I told the investigators only that I failed to capture the culprit. The shame of my failure kept me silent on the rest. What? But just earlier, Forden said... It was Forden all along. Yes, he told a story that none but the culprit could attest to. How does Forden know? Could Forden be the one behind all of this? I have no evidence to say otherwise. You do realize he's the sanctifex of the entire dashed Sanctus church? Nay, but that does not make it impossible. It wasn't long after the prince's passing that His Majesty named Sancticism the state religion. If not for the matter concerning the king's magic, Forden's claim to the throne would have been unshakable. Sounds like motive enough to want the prince gone. We have to find out even if it's remotely possible. Let's question Forden in person at the main festival tomorrow. We will need that divine lance back too. It's not something we want in Forden's hands, especially now. Hey, I'm going to talk to my sister. She's bound to be somewhere in the city for the Saints' Day festivities. Oh. It's fine. Everything's fine. The plot thickens. Who knew? It was the religious zealots all along. I could not have guessed that. Sister, I should explain. All the fuss today was, well... Is it safe for you to come to such a public place? As if they've ever cared about releasing our secrets in public for everyone to hear. What? No, it's fine. It's not like we caused a riot or anything. We even explained ourselves to Fortin's satisfaction. Actually, that's not what I meant. You're the songstress, remember? Yes. I suppose you're right. I know we talked before about the loophole in the king's protective magic, but I never thought you would be the one to strike Luis down. That lance you presented, I take it that's why you went to Virga Island? I didn't mean for it to be such a spectacle. It didn't exactly go according to plan. But at least we kept a tyrant off the throne. Just to elect another one, please. I need help. And that's why I was wondering if I could ask you something about Sanctifus Fortin. What kind of man he really is. Huh? Because, well, now that Luis is out of the picture, we know who's got the best chance. A man as powerful as him, well, you know how it is. You hear all kinds of nasty rumors swirling about. I'm just wondering if there is any truth to them. Luna, are you seriously trying to dig up dirt on Sanctifus Fortin? On Saints' Day of all days? Oh, loosen up a bit. You can't deny that people talk, and God knows they always have. Especially about the night of the attack, asking how anyone could sneak into the castle, let alone to get the prince. Whether some official ordered the assassination? Remember when those rumors started? Father was on edge for days. I remember even when I hadn't said anything, he'd scold me and send me away. I don't suppose you ever heard if there was any truth to that? Sorry, I don't mean to dance around it so. It's just not an easy thing to ask about. I was talking with one of our allies, Hulkenberg. She said Fortin mentioned something he couldn't have known unless he was actually there, the night of the attack. Unlikely as it is, if it turns out Fortin was involved, she won't suffer him being crowned. She'll be out for vengeance. You're the eldest daughter of House Sigras, a Sancticist family. The people would see you as an accomplice to a man who had a hand in killing the royals. I couldn't bear to let that happen. You don't deserve that. I need to know the truth. Suppose His Eminence Fortin were guilty of such sin. What would you do with him? With the Sancticist Church? What do you mean? Well, I was but a girl of 12 years. I knew nothing about the inner workings of the crown theocracy. Sister, what's wrong? Nothing. I'm fine. If a tad overworked. All these new developments and tragic events. I'm just run a little ragged, that's all. You're telling me, Rella. Sister. I'll be fine, really. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. If I am to be the people's saint, I must be strong enough to play the part. Maybe I'll hold off on the harder drinks today, just to be safe. It's been a long time since we could spend some simple time together like this. It's like we're just two sisters visiting Monterio for the holiday. See you again soon. I think she might be the person under the mask. Huh? It seems Juno wasn't able to get much from Rella. The conversation we just had with Rella was so long. It was like 10 minutes, and we got nothing. Except maybe a slight suspicion that she might be the one betraying us. Betrayer! If Rella won't talk, then we'll have no choice but to pry the truth out of Forden tomorrow. I'm sure you've got lots on your mind, but I can tell that you're tired. Let's just rest up and get ready for tomorrow. Look at how weak we are. 156 health, 70 mana. We might as well save. Could Forden truly have killed His Highness? If the attack was by his hand, we must have our answers from him, no matter the means. The true culprit behind the curse must be brought to justice, and fast. His Highness's life is at stake. We've finally taken down our greatest foe, yet it seems we can't celebrate just yet. I was naive to think taking down Luis would solve our problems. Forden, that cur. I'd long believed the church was not as pristine as it presented, but this. If he truly was the man behind the attack, we must reclaim the spear, and swiftly. Luis was by no means an innocent man, but we've still killed someone we shouldn't have. It's not so much I feel guilty, but I have a sense of foreboding. I hope it's only my imagination. Me too, girly pop. We murdered Luis, but the prince's curse is unbroken. We went through so much to get here. I can't help but feel conflicted. And to make things worse, Rella seemed to be hiding something. She's never been a very good liar. Should I call it a day and settle in for the night? Yes. Rest well. Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws near. Now, let's get this year's Saints' Day Festival of Monterio underway. We will begin with a few words from His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden. Oh, see, he's carrying it and everything. I'm gonna lose it. Looks like Dracodius hasn't left his side. Today is a day of great celebration, a day to offer up our thanks to God. But first, an announcement. Luis is dead. The royal family's murderer has been put to justice. Now, much of the kingdom's trust lies with me. Even this king-defying lance is safe in my hands. I would not see further bloodshed in endless, futile conflict. Is it not past time for reconciliation and open dialogue as a newly forged nation? He's talking as if the race is already over. What about deciding the winner? All but a formality now, isn't it? His Eminence has the overwhelming majority on his side. Better to establish peace now and crown Sanctifex Forden. No! He would end the tournament here and now? So he's just going to call the race while he's ahead? How convenient. But the throne's decided by the king, not this tournament. Forden only had to abide by that when he had Luis to compete with. If he ends this while he's this far ahead, we won't be able to reverse it. Oi! The game's not over yet, you cocky bastard! Why is everybody else in the crowd and we're backstage? Should we not be in the crowd with them? We only seek to submit to the will of the people, though you would be wise to quit the race with all speed. Forden for the throne! Then we will finally have peace. Hail, His Majesty Forden! Long live His Majesty Forden! Damn him! The people already believe him the victor. Tournament won or no, his dominance will soon be unshakable. Let's go. We reclaim the lance now. Now? Are you out of your mind? If he's going to keep it close to hand, we'll never have a chance to swap it out. We'll have to take it by force. Isn't it too dangerous? Better we risk danger than inaction. If we miss this chance, we may never get another. This is an absolute mistake. So you were after this lance all along. Loyalists indeed. How many more candidates must die by your hand? His magna is horrific, distorted. It's sickening. How dare you, you pagan wench? You would steal this holy lance for your own vile ends. That alone is treason against the kingdom, you filthy assassins. Assassins? Then we're in good company. That night, you were the one behind the attack on His Royal Highness. You framed Luis for your crime and banished him from the palace. Do you deny it? Precisely the sort of baseless claims I'd expect from desperate sinners. Baseless, is it? In that case, shall we produce proof of your treason? You waste your breath. What do your words matter now? The royal family is gone. Luis is dead. Only I remain, and only I am fit for the throne. You vile traitor! You call His Eminence a traitor. Preposterous. The Sanctifex is incapable of such deeds. Your Majesty Forden, punishment to the disloyal. Judge these ruffians with your divine lance. Behold, the flock has spoken. Those who defy me are to be executed. Before you die, know that I am in your debt for killing Luis and handing me the crown. Hell, what the hell's going on? I thought the prince's curse was supposed to be off. It's clearly not. The prince's assassination, the whole lot. It was all the Sancticist. It was all that bastard pulling the strings from the start. Wait, is that? Oh, it's gonna be Luis. You guys are fucking killing me here. Honestly, I have nothing to say. You, identify yourself. Who are you? There's a festival. Should we not be festive? I've come to meet you, Forden. Louis? Impossible. How could you have survived? Not that it matters. It falls to me to finish the job, then. Coming here sealed your fate. He awaits, and this time I'll make sure you stay there. Face your divine punishment, Luis. Holy shit. Ugh. But why? Huh. It appears your sins outweigh mine. What have you done? That lance is counterfeit, just like you. Oh. This is the true lance. You snake, Luis. Shock, awe, amazement. Plot twist. Did he just kill Sanctifex Forden? No. Impossible. Nothing to see here. The festival is cancelled. Cancelled! Tell, Lord Luis is alive. What's going on? Good people, you have heard the truth with your own ears. Forden was the vile mastermind behind the prince's assassination. For casting his sins upon me, for seeking to usurp the throne, I have passed due judgment. A tainted sanctifex is unfit to rule. What's the matter? You seem lost for words. You came back to life. You believe me resurrected? Huh. Even if I could defy death, I care nothing for the prospect. Then how? How are you alive? Forden's own attendant confirmed your death. Forden's attendant? You mean that fellow? No! Zorba! Ugh! Back at the Grand Cathedral, I ordered the dead to recover my body if the need arose. A dead man! I had always intended for Forden to die by my hand, and the first step in his downfall was Zorba's infiltration. Impossible. The lance pierced you through your very breastplate. It did indeed, and frankly, I'm still impressed. Few could land such a decisive blow against me, but I'm afraid fate was on my side, not yours. Mortal anatomy is my specialty. I knew at first glance that the wound was deep, but the heart was intact. Lord Luis is destined for far greater than this. So I've devised a plan. I would proclaim his death and deceive both Forden and his flock. It was simply a matter of magically regenerating his flesh overnight. Only a fool would expect him to die in such a place. I could have emerged as soon as I'd healed. But where's the theater in that? Today is a day of celebration. The least I could do is offer a fitting death out of mercy. Why do you have the real lance? Wasn't it supposed to have gone to Forden? Ooh, a bit slow on the uptake, eh? I told you I was present for the inspection. It was hardly a difficult task to swap out your counterfeit. Oh, you knew the truth of it. No, have you always been ahead of us? Ever since the moment we thought Zorba dead? A holy lance, a convincing prop. What does it matter? Had I truly died, it would simply indicate that I was never fit for my ambitions. Power is the only true arbiter. Behold the proof. Forden lies dead, and the lance is in my hands, just as planned. You let us do as we pleased, even knowing the risks. You're insane. Indulge me a question. You stole the magic formula from me. Surely you soon learned that it was useless. That's why you then resorted to killing the caster. You were desperate to lift the spell. Is that not so? In other words, the curse's victim still draws breath. For that reason, you sought to kill me, even amidst this competition, even with the difficulty of the king's magic in your way. So, His Venerable Highness the Prince survived. Where is he? Speak or die. Please, spare us. No. Stop. Leave them be. How quickly the sanctors break rank and flee, their flock left to die. This is sancticism. No! Stop him! Not Dell! No, 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 no. Oh! Okay. Oh. What? Why? Oh, run! Thank you. You protect them. Yet what value do they have to you? It's not that. This is just wrong. It's wrong, my lord. This is just wrong? I see. So even you two have faltered. No. No. Pasithea. Hey, wake up. No. I get it now. Only fair thing in this world is power. With it, you can take whatever you want in this life. Or so I thought. But you know, if all the weak get left behind, who's left to protect them? I've been an idiot. Sorry about that. Not Dell! I see it, you know. Our little diner. Music in the air. It's grand. Look after Lady Juna. What? Hey! Adele! Adele! Pitiful. See what brotherhood earned them. Huh. Lord Luis. That's what it all comes down to for you, yeah? The strong are right, the weak are wrong. Doesn't matter what you were born into, there's fairness in that. We saw you as our hope. We thought that if you had a proper strong fella on top, he'd be able to put a stop to all the meaningless discrimination. We had it all wrong. You're no ray of hope. It doesn't matter to you. Killing anyone doesn't make you feel unclean. You're the kind of cold-blooded bastard we hate more than anything. Do not concern yourself with this peon, Lord Luis. With my newfound power, I shall tear them limb from limb. This way! Guards, hurry! Step aside. You have important work to do. Hey! Seize the criminals who murdered His Eminence. I didn't do it, but we should probably still run. Basilio, come with us. Shut up. What about Del? You saw what that bastard did to him. I will not let you die in vain. Girl, almost this entire time, you've had the ability to pull the lance back to yourself. Your brother didn't do this so you could get yourself killed. For now, please, flee with us. Shit! Come, make haste. Oh, welcome back. It went about as well as could be expected. We wanted something nicer for his grave, but they told us something like that was reserved for Sanctus's tradition. You can expect little else in Altabury. I apologize for not being present. We've just gotten ourselves out of the public eye. If we had gone as a group, worst case, we'd have been turned in. I wish we could have mourned him at his home. It had to happen in the lap of the Sanctus's church of all places. I hear the Parapus typically prefer a more joyful send-off, with singing and celebration. It's all right. Us soldier kids could never afford to be too picky. Del knew he couldn't choose where to snuff it. The fact that you were there, Lady Juna, that's enough for us. Basilio. Best to leave him for a while. He's just lost the only family he had. By the way, Will, have you checked the far side mirror? The curse might be... Fortunately, it still hasn't lifted. Guess that means it was someone other than Forden after all. But Forden brazenly admitted that he had been the mastermind. Louis was innocent of that crime, at least. Someone must have cast it at Forden's command. Unless we can find and kill them in time. Ugh, damn it all! We've more pressing problems at hand, don't we? Now Louis knows the prince is alive. Surely that's far from ideal. The village is deep in the forest. It's not an easy place to find, even if you're looking. Going to the prince's side could be dangerous, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. If I might make a suggestion, perhaps we should visit my sister again. She may have some insight on the Sanctus's church's past. But that's tomorrow's concern. As of tonight, we could all use some time to rest our hearts and minds. Ugh, look at you, kid. You look near dead yourself. Del? Del, what? Seems you made it out in one piece, though. Are you alive? But back there, you... Don't tell me you'd pulled some bloody trick, just like Louise. Bloody hell, Del. I thought... Basilio. Sorry, from here on, you're taking the lead. But why? I can't. Without you, I'm... Del, I only made it this far because I followed you. Don't give me that. You're the strong one. Me, I never knew where I was going. Basilio, protect the weak. Swear you'll do it, not for me, but for yourself. If you can do that, I'll always be with you. Del, don't give me that look. Well, this one's goodbye for now. You ready? No, I want to know what happened. Let's hear it, Basilio. You fight, but why? O lodestar, ye grief-racked brother, O thou anguished traveler, thy long stagnant stance has finally been broken. Now choose thy path. Not really a choice. It's back to the starting line. This time I'll lead. Ardell entrusted me with this chance. I've got to show him I've got this. Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path. Henceforth thy fears and insecurities are thy light. Awaken. Brothers! See you around, Dal. Dang! That's cool! Let's go! Thank goodness! You're finally awake! You were passed out! Don't scare me like that! Not that I can blame you after all that's happened. Sir Basilio, there's maglev flowing through him. I think it's the same as our power. For the people he protected. It's you lot from before. They want to pay their respects. For Fidelio. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Ardell, funny, isn't it? Maybe this world's not so bad. Basilio, the badass bruiser carrying his brother's honor, has become our ally. My God! What in the world is that lance? It struck down Sanctifex Forden right before our eyes. That's supposed to be impossible. And Luis made sure it was a bloody spectacle, before an audience even. The bastard is making sport of it. We must devise a plan. Otherwise, even if Luis does not sway our supporters, they may lose faith in the church. Before all else, we must choose a successor, but they need not share Forden's strength. I have brought her here. You requested an audience, assembled lords. Rella, we must ask your support. Let me be direct. We would like you to enter the tournament as a formal successor to His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden. This girl? She is your plan? Have you gone mad? I reject this proposal. If anyone is to succeed His Eminence, it should be me, as his trusted right hand. See sense. Strength alone means nothing, and without that, you have nothing worthy of the people's loyalty. Rella, will you not speak? Surely you feel what they ask of you is beyond your station. Well, that is... You are wise beyond your years, Rella. Surely you understand. What the lost children need now is not a righteous avenger, but a refuge from their fears. The people would flock to a saint who dwells among her people. Already many would rejoice to see you rule as queen. Rella, will you answer their call? This is all rather sudden. Of course, you would have our full support. Naturally, we will make arrangements so that the tournament's next round turns in your favor. Even so, I am unfit to be queen. Allow me to clarify. This is not exactly a request. Would you rather have that tyrant Lewis become king? Sounds like we've got big news. I just heard from a pack of Sancticists. I figured they'd shove someone up to take Forden's place, but word is it's Saint Rella. Gonna be an announcement tomorrow. The mourning for Forden's barely started, and they're already lining up his successor? And Relia at that. Going for popularity over power, it seems. They're getting careless. Though thinking about it, maybe it's a smarter choice than it seems. But say Saint Rella wins against Luis, becomes proper queen and all. Gets to do as she wants. Doesn't that tidy this whole thing right up? No. This can't be her own decision. Just the idea of being queen would put her stomach in knots. The politicians must be trying to make her their puppet. Perhaps it was an order she could not refuse. This isn't good. Probably not the best time to talk to her either. But that's gonna mean they're keeping the tournament going, right? And they'll probably announce the next challenge once Rella's candidacy goes public. Either way, I don't like it. This is all escalating too fast for my tastes. All the support Forden had campaigned for will likely go straight to Relia, with hardly a dent. If Luis and the Sanctus Church are trying to reclaim the status quo as two pillars of government, that'll be a tough lead to shake. After all, just lifting the curse isn't going to be enough to restore the prince to the throne. Indeed, Luis versus Rella, front-runner and runner-up, with no ties to the royal family between them. Everyone will see plain that popularity eclipses royal right. His Highness himself will have to win this battle on the faith of the people, or his claim to the crown will never be acknowledged. Besides which, Luis now knows that His Highness lives. His whereabouts have not been discovered, but the Kingslayer will take up the hunt. So many obstacles. What do we do? We have to keep trying to break the curse, but we also need to get people to support the prince's claim to the throne. To move forward, we need to buy time. Well, I know one way to keep a VIP protected. A classic tactic, really. The military does it all the time. We use a body double. Will, you're supposed to be a dead ringer for the prince, yeah? Huh? He pretends to be the prince? That's absurd! You realize it's a capital offense to impersonate royalty? We've come this far. I'll trust you guys with the rest. Are you sure? Ardell was right about you being mental. I think we could pull it off, though. The prince has been gone ages. Nobody's in a position to point out differences. Wait, just think about this. He's Elda, the royal family's claymore. And have been for generations. His appearance would be the least of our worries. If I may. His Highness the Prince lacks the claymore horns. Some rumors suggest 'twas not some miraculous feature of the prince alone, but a mark of Elden blood. I've heard no confirmation either way myself, but at the very least 'tis a tale any aristocrat is bound to have heard in passing. In other words, with an Elda claiming the prince's name, and a known royal knight to vouchsafe him, we have enough plausibility to shake the nobles to their core. Of course, all this means little unless our double himself is willing. What say you, Will? I can't back down now. Wow. You never do, you know. Your resolve has been challenged many times over, and never have you strayed. I am humbled once more. I pledge my sword to this gambit. Good. Then we declare ourselves tomorrow, where this announcement's going to take place. Seems like the optimal place to make sure we're heard. Right then. Looks like I have to give the old girl a polish worthy of a prince. My cue as well. From here on, it's nose to the grindstone until my magnum opus is finished. Can't let the lad be the only one with his life on the line. We have no clue what might happen in a situation like this. So for once we're done with the preparations in the city. Let's focus on tomorrow. But remember, the monks have their eye on us. Let's keep our shopping to the Blue Sky Bridge area and return to the runner at night. Okay, we can do that tomorrow. Alright. Well, I think that was a lot to handle for one night. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Well, hope you all have a peaceful, restful evening. I will talk to y'all later. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.